Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So, naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone... A great chance! Oh, he's hit the bar! No, just not quite.
Well, that would have gone down as a bit of a waste. You're in a great position and you end up massively frustrated.
Shifted it to the flank. Albert Ferrer does really well there, he is strong. And the pass is intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
He's found a way through. Oh, good ball. And the shot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace.
Kane! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne. Now it's Vieri. Oh, now he can run away with it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, what has happened here? Forced to go back. And this is Vieri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through. Albert Ferrer. Great defending, strong and determined. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. No, that's been intercepted. Caicedo. Played out to the left flank. Well timed, excellent interception. Van Dijk. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pressing high and with purpose. And oh, great chance! He shoots! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Al Hilal! And again they hit the front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ambitious ball here. And it's Nedved. Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Puskas. Jimenez does really well to win the ball there. Spread it left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Now this man, oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
This for 1-0. He scores for sure! Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's a good ball out wide. Nicely worked. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Albert Ferrer. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Not destined for the flank. Baresi. Albert Ferrer gets over and intercepts. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Luis Suarez. Looking for options for movement. That's been slipped through. Chance for a shot! Off the post! And another try! Well taken goal. They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And here's Del Piero. And he is deftly... Del Piero! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Donadoni is the team's great visionary. Milan are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Del Piero! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And it's Del Piero. Tries from a long way out. Oh, that was no routine save.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Lahm making good progress on the right-hand side.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, good effort! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Luis Suarez. Tries to thread one through. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Luis Suarez. Decent chance! Oh, can he get onto this? Al Hilal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And this is Del Piero. Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Beckenbauer.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's picked his way through. He's having a shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Rijkaard. De Bruyne. Donadoni. And he's had it nicked away. Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, well played. Nedved.
2 added minutes has been
De
indicated.
Bruyne. We are into stoppage time. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nedved. Now it's Saka. Beckenbauer. Rijkaard. Well, they've got it again. That ball looks a good one. And Del Piero! Wonderful from Del Piero! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! What? And that is indeed the final act. Al Hilal are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
It's a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Donadoni.
Milan get the ball rolling in the second half.
Nedved. Coming on the
Al Hilal
field.
are probably
Number
feeling
42,
relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the
Number
manager has seen
19,
anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Substitutions taking place.
Bale has it in a wide position. That is a brilliant interception. Has a look and place it forward. Al Hilal come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And shapes to shoot! He's scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The goal scorer for Milan.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, there's the shot! And that is quite wonderful! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
He's going for goal! Oh, it's hit the post! And it's hit the woodwork again! Goal, Milan! And they've got their lead back. Nedved duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Milan have their lead. And this is Del Piero.
Del Piero really was well marshalled there.
Can he finish? And no mistake. And with that, he takes home the match ball. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Number 10.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, easy pickings there. Al Hilal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Silvestre gets across to intercept that. Bale picks it up out wide. Karambeur looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Karambeur. Del Piero in acres of space out wide. Del Piero concedes a free kick for that. Nice looking ball. That's good vision. It's a promising position. And we have our very first corner. It's a really well measured ball. In towards the back stick. Keeper has taken decisive action. Puskás.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Karambeur. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to cross. Van der Sar claims it. Safe hands.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cruyff! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Al Hilal really will have to throw everything at this now. It's gone for a throw-in. Pull it. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's De Bruyne.
And
he's worked it through.
Been indicated.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Cruyff. Bale, looking to play him in. He's on it, can he get away? Karambeur. De Bruyne. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now Albert Ferrer. That's really nicely played. Del Piero is flagged offside. And we're done. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Puskás reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece.
Who are celebrating their birthdays today.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.